Prosecutors can get an indictment on a ham sandwich, except in the District of Columbia. I'm a lawyer in real life. I don't play one on television. Friends, something extraordinary has happened, something that is the check and balance that we have been waiting for since this administration has come into office. Let me explain. On July 22nd, the government was trying to transfer two alleged gang members who were immigrants to the custody of ICE. Sydney Laurie was standing outside the building filming. The government alleges she caused injuries to an FBI agent, that she interfered, she impeded using force, and she injured this FBI agent. Lori's attorneys say that she was lawfully filming what was happening. The government charged her with violating 18 U.S.C. 111A1. This is a very serious offense. It could carry anywhere from 1 year in prison up to 20 years in prison. So she was facing significant legal jeopardy as a result of these charges. In a preliminary hearing before a federal judge, the judge said there was probable cause for her to be held. Her attorneys asked for a speedy trial. Based on that request, the government had until August 25th at 5 p.m. to indict her. The government failed to indict her, not once, not twice, but 3 times. They used 3 different grand juries in Washington, D.C., and those grand jurors failed to return an indictment. Now, that is huge. Like I said at the beginning, the government usually can indict a ham sandwich. The defendant in the case has no right to have an attorney present, has no opportunity to speak to the grand jurors. The only information the grand jurors hear is from the government. So it's extremely easy for them to get an indictment. The fact that they failed in this case is big news for residents of DC and beyond, because apparently the Trump Justice Department has also failed to get indictments in California also. So this is why this is so important. We have checks and balances normally in our system of government that has not existed since the Trump administration has come into power. The Supreme Court has not done it. The Congress has not done it. The Department of Justice has not done that. And in this case, the judge, he didn't dismiss her charges. But you know who did? You know who stopped this federal felony indictment of Sydney Laurie? The citizens of Washington, D.C. The citizens of Washington, D.C. heard the evidence from the Trump Justice Department, and they rejected that evidence. They said, no, we're not going to indict her. So now the Justice Department can only bring misdemeanor charges against her. And that's what they have done. They have refiled their criminal complaint to charge her with misdemeanor charges. This is good news for the citizens of Washington, D.C. The Trump administration is using its power to intimidate and I would say harass the citizens of Washington, D.C. People are being charged with very minor, petty things like not having moped registrations. But in order for the government to bring federal indictments against these people, they have to speak to the citizens of Washington, D.C. who sit on grand juries. And if they can't get those indictments, they can't charge people with felonies. This case reminds us that justice is not just in the hands of prosecutors in the courts, it is ultimately in the hands of the citizens. And the citizens on these grand juries said, you can't feed us bullshit and expect us to enjoy. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this is going to signal a shift in how the Trump Justice Department charges people and brings indictments against people? Or is this just a one-time win? Let me know what you think in the comments.